Selling dates and pistachios! Dates and pistachios!
Seems not many are in the buying mood.
How much are the fish? I'm sorry. You just can't charge that much for flounder.
Say,
Welcome. Free samples for everyone. The 100th customer gets a single item, all free.
oh, he's just skinning bones.
Well, you know, we could have taken the short path, but, well, you wanted to see the scenic route. Strange things. Now, dogs. If you think about it, it's not the worst idea you've ever had, Bill. Certainly not the best.
Listen, friend, I don't know what you've heard, but the magistrate is not on your side. I'll tell you later.
There's more and more of them lately. It's like they know that things are bad up here, and they're just coming up from the sewers to get fresh food.
Finest fruits of vines.
Oi, Moita.
Bring out your wares.
Oh, best pies around. No one bakes better than I.
ever
the sound.
seen.
Let's
I
check
think
our
I like
mics. We didn't
looked
check
at it and I was like,
Is
I'm gonna
everyone's
end up
mic
watching
on?
this one
No, it
day,
is.
and I never got around to it.
I didn't turn mine
How
on before.
much of Buffy have you even seen?
I stopped after. Okay, so I remember when her sister
episodes.
came into it, and then Dawn, and then I stopped. I think after that season.
Hey, I'm on 2 channels. That's.
Angelica, I can see you through Emily.
Hello.
2 channels.
Yeah.
You can see it through Emily's.
Talking big numbers.
Hey, y'all.
Really?
Hey.
Oh no, I think
I
it's
see
someone
you
else.
guys sitting next to each other.
Aaron, talk.
Not on mine.
Oh, hi. Is my mic on?
Nope.
Yeah.
Shit.
Girls,
In the very
one
corner.
webcam.
If you were to
The
like
very
actually
top goes all the way on.
like
It
have
says
her be
power on. Is there something else I'm supposed to push?
Whoa.
It's
No,
number
it's literally
3.
just turn it on.
Oh yeah, no, it's on.
Literally so unflattering.
What?
Hello.
We make the most
Where's
of
number 3?
That's
Hello, hello.
three.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
All right.
Cool. Shit.
Can I minimize?
I'm trying to
hate the
figure out how to
buzzing of the
cast
speakers,
spells.
but-
Here we go.
Can you fucking
So what if I
do
want
it?
to
I don't know
cast?
why it's
What if I
buzzing.
want to cast sleep? How do I do that?
Wasn't buzzing yesterday.
Can I cast sleep?
You put the thing in it so we can read it.
I love how everyone's singing the song.
Wait,
guys
what are we
ready?
singing?
Believe in a thing called love by The Darkness.
Sleep and chill. Who
don't
you
even
doing
know why
that to?
people
Who
love
did
this
that?
song.
One hit.
I figured
That song is catchy as fuck in the early 2000s.
So you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna whisper something to you, by the way.
Wait.
to adventure.
No talk.
I'm gonna set the scene. So what's
Well, no, he
going
said he
on?
had to talk with me in secret about my
Wine.
character.
Wait.
So what's that?
No,
Go get wine. Go get it.
Go get wine.
You're not ready. It's
Hey.
fine.
need
wine.
Her about her character
Wine. I can right now if we got time.
I mean, he's
fine.
getting wine.
Yeah. Come on.
Go, Angelica, go.
No. Why my computer goes off?
Why do you guys need wine so much? You guys are just
No, they
We're a
have
bunch of
game stuff
alcoholics,
to talk
Aaron.
about.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Because you don't drink it and they want to make you jealous.
Hey, Angelica,
Yeah.
can you grab me water while you're up?
Because we're
I'm not gonna
We're wineaholics.
Wow.
Okay, I will.
Karma.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Alright.
we drink wine because we're vapid,
Jumping on
normal
this
alcoholics that rely on a crutch instead of
Close.
realizing the world and would like
So,
to bear
that
our
is
sorrows.
the fire.
Exactly right, my
That's
dude.
exactly what you wouldn't like to hear.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't drink because it made my stomach hurt.
Because it makes yourself what?
It makes my stomach hurt now.
I didn't drink as much because my dad was an alcoholic, and I feel like
That too for me.
that's probably my genes, and I don't need to.
That's smart.
Yeah, you know.
Very smart of
Pretty
you.
sure I would have been an alcoholic too, but
Alcohol is poison, guys.
Aaron,
A lot of things are poison.
Exactly.
yeah, look at your sweet and lovable LA air.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so freaking great. I love how all the medieval diseases are just coming back.
Air with flavor.
We're just
People
kinda
need to
freaking-
vaccinate their fucking kids.
I wasn't vaccinated.
I don't know if that's it.
Are you a vaccination person?
No, it's just like I
You're
don't think.
anti-vaccination?
I don't think like vaccines are gonna help.
They're only so strong against fucking
Yeah, I think it's
the Black Plague.
I don't think it's
Already
gonna work.
eradicated from vaccines are coming back because people are
That
vaccinated.
was my Waterdeep phone. She doesn't really communicate.
But Emily, it's mind control.
But Emily is awful.
You're autistic.
Yeah.
There goes that.
But autism.
But Emily.
Also, no, I was saying how like the reason like that is the guard probably remembered my face and he escaped and he came back and was looking for me.
Hey, who logged out?
Like a thing.
Me.
Oh.
I have internet problems.
Wait, I thought this didn't need the internet anymore.
In the air
I think you need bigger.
I think one of man.
Okay.
He saw me again.
Okay.
Gets the fucking chain cutter, the chain link fence. Bigger, even bigger.
Everyone heard.
Everyone heard. Well, next time
Angelica, that's an incredibly cringy character.
all right.
That's an incredibly cringy character.
Angelica's
really stupid.
Because clearly she's going to kill us.
What?
Ah, fucking shit.
Secret.
Oh no, are you playing one of those?
I didn't actually know, and then she,
say?
Honestly, my mic was on the whole time, so.
Well, we can't
It's
listen
okay in
to
the
you.
stream.
Okay.
No, right?
Oh yeah. They could like know it.
And the video. If you guys watch it, it doesn't really matter.
Why did you get like 80 waters?
I didn't know who had water.
Hey, I want water.
Oh, see?
Okay, that works.
All right. Wait, whose water is this?
Not mine.
That's Dre's.
Who's yours?
No, I never got a water.
Oh, is it?
There might have been one.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, I thought that was yours too. I was like. It all works out.
Should I start with you up, or should we wait?
You can.
I had to log back in and they kicked me out.
Oh no.
I don't think it really matters.
Do it raw, bro.
So, the year is 1492.
Ooh, that was my
Columbus
birthday.
sailed.
You're fucking up. And it is after the Second Sundering. It's about 15 years after Second Sundering. I don't know how old your characters are, but you're probably in the orphanage then. That's when you guys know that Waterdeep, which you probably watched from the orphanage, it's when some magic stuff happened. You're probably not exactly aware of what that is. And you've seen giant statues roam all over Waterdeep.
Rome?
Yes.
Like walking around, yeah.
Gargantuan, yes.
Like
And
taller than
people
giants?
were fighting
Or?
it, which you guys are probably watching from the orphanage.
Were they as tall as giants or taller?
They were big, huge stone statues. That was during the Second Sundering, is what it's called. And
Do we know that's what it's called, or is that?
Yes, it's known. So
That's probably like
there's basically
we would hear that
three
after a while.
magical things that happen, and to metagame it, that just every time they change the rules, they make something magic happen in the world of the realms. So the Sundering is when they went
Happens with comics.
from.
Is that when the Dragonborn came in and all that?
Yes, that's when they went to
Like that.
either 4th edition or 5th. I don't exactly remember. And at the time when you guys were in the orphanage, you guys know that the Goat Never Ember, right? Yes, the Goat Never Ember was the ruler of the city. Okay, and since then he's been replaced by Laurel Silverhand. This is just common knowledge throughout the realms. The Goat was not a very good ruler, to say the least. Everyone had really bad things to say about him, and he was involved in a lot of like conspiracies and that kind of stuff. So when you guys left the orphanages, you did your own thing, and then about 3 months ago, you guys get a sending message. And the sending message is from Royk, an old orphanage friend that beckons you back to Waterdeep. He talks about finding the location of Undermountain, which I have to give you the backstory on that, why you guys want to go there. So, basically, when you guys were in the orphanage, there was a book downstairs the kids found, and it was called, what the fuck? I hate the names. The guy that runs Yawning Portal,
I forgot his name too.
yeah, see, I forget his name, like, I know it all the time, right?
Davik? No.
So,
No, it's. I know this name.
Yeah, you should know this game.
Oh, I can't remember.
yeah, so neither do I, because when it needs to come, that's when you forget. You always forget, so.
It's like
let me
Warforged
go
or
to
something.
it.
Durnan.
Dreyton, that was his name.
So the book was titled Undermountain and the Knights of Durnan. And basically it was a children's book about Durnan and his squire Mert that went into Undermountain, defeated evil. They've gone on like various like nightly missions and cleared out all of Undermountain, which is a big dungeon underneath the mountain of Waterdeep. And so the kids, you as kids, or the whole orphanage found this, and you guys used to read it to each other. Because at the orphanage, they never read you guys stories or anything. They were somewhat neglectful. So you guys had to play on your own. And in this basement, they found this book that had all these tales of Durnan, the Knights of Durnan. And so you guys made your own nightclub where you guys were these Knights of Durnan, and you made believe that you did missions into Undermountain. So this
We
is
played D&D.
yeah, basically, but make believe with fake swords and stuff like that.
LARPing and
so and it was a club. It was called
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag that.
the Knights of Undermountain. That's what you guys called it. Okay.
Sounds like the name of our group.
So when you guys get a message from Royk saying that Royk has actually found Undermountain and it is real. It's a real place. Is it she or he?
She.
She.
Oh.
She.
I mean, you should know this.
I don't know if
okay,
you changed.
Yeah. Okay.
And you. I'm not gonna say anything about that stuff.
Yeah.
And so basically, she beckons you to meet at the.
I understand you.
What inn? Did I give you the inn? It was the.
We all do.
There's an inn you guys were meeting at.
Oh yeah, shoot. Give me a sec.
I can just make it up. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It was outside of Waterdeep though. It was like in the farmland.
I need your help.
Yeah. It was called. Shit, that's not it. It was called. Drunk Trunk. The
Yes,
Drunk Trunk Inn. Yeah, that was it.
He beckoned you guys to meet in about, I don't know, 4 months. I don't know how far you guys are away. Maybe probably 6 months time, or within the next year, to meet at the Drunk Trunk. You guys respond back, and then he corresponds with a couple other sending messages, which I assume you got from a friend in Candlekeep, right? An old friend of yours.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably a friend of my dad's.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. A friend of
And
your
I just would have
dad's.
kept in touch.
So,
yeah.
Wait.
We're in an orphanage, and how do you have a dad?
I mean,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll find out later.
How would she know the message mean?
What's that?
How would she know the message mean?
Well.
I am curious how he
So,
knew where we all were.
Don't worry about it. Because I
Curious.
don't want to explain it unless you want me to explain it to everyone.
By the way, you guys can still refer to Royk as he because I am slightly androgynous, so it's totally fine.
I mean, what you were when you're younger doesn't really matter. So you guys are to meet in the tavern. What was it called? The
Drunk Trunk.
The Drunk Trunk.
Yeah.
In Field Ward, which is a slummy ward outside of Waterdeep, just outside of Waterdeep.
What?
Which you, as at the orphanage, would have went there, visited. I'm sure a couple times. You guys were never really taken into the city at the orphanage, so you guys pretty much know where that is. There's one other thing to go over. Inspiration for about the first 3 levels will be a little bit different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like we kind of did this with Scoundrels, but this will be a little bit different. Your inspiration will be given on like you come up with a memory of your past in the orphanage, and that's how you'll get inspiration. So like when you're about to go, I don't know, knock someone out because they really piss you off, and if you want inspiration, you come up with a story of you younger at the orphanage. You come up with a story of your past just to fill out your past background. And then if everyone likes the story, you get inspiration, but everyone has to like it.
Cool.
So we'll never get inspiration.
But so you can get as many as you want. Anytime you do a roll, so we did this with Scoundrels. It's a little different. It was like how much of a scum you are and why you're a scum. This is just your memories and your past at the orphanage, so that you kind of fill out your character. If you want to give inspiration to someone, you have a memory of you interacting with that person. And that person has to say if it's true or not. If it's true, then they get the inspiration. If that makes sense. So like, if I wanted to give Dre inspiration if I was a player, I would say, hey, as you're about to like, you know, attack something, I said, oh, remember that time you punched me in the gut when I stole your muffin? Right? Or something like that.
Stole your
you
sweet roll.
You know, yeah, your sweet roll or whatever it is. It's just to flesh out your guys' time as as your orphanage, so we can fill in the memories. That'll probably only last about 3 levels, because eventually you start running out of ideas. But it might be a good idea to break down ideas here and there. It's just to make you think about your past. So all your past and your history will be.
So wait, you're a Warforged, right? That's interesting. Yeah, you're in the orphanage.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused, and I really want to figure it out.
Huh, interesting. All right.
Okay, turn on and off.
We did.
I gotta figure out who you guys are before I start trying to come up with memories.
Mine is.
Oh, mine isn't.
Whoa!
Mine is. That must be battery.
Yeah.
This thing is killing me.
Mine.
Oh, mine's empty. My battery's empty.
Uh-oh.
Does mine still pick it up?
You know what?
Yeah, mine still picks up.
I think they lost connection or something.
No!
You turn on and off?
No, it's blinking.
Hugo, it says you're snoozing. Why are you snoozing? Okay, now you're not snoozing anymore.
Shit.
When you, I guess when you AFK, you're snoozing. Which is curious. It's a very curious feature.
To have a zzz.
Yours isn't.
I don't know what.
Flashing?
That's fine.
No, mine's is good too.
I'm all good, son.
I mean, the only thing I can think of it has to be the battery. Let me try.
I see you.
I wouldn't believe it.
Wow. That was a distraction.
I literally watched you do it.
I got an advantage on that, right?
You like
a minor illusion.
I hate when people do that, like minor illusion to try to do some bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's the battery.
I minor illusion a dragon. He thinks he's fighting a red dragon.
It's literally just like a thing doing this.
Yeah, it's just like
they're rechargeable.
And the guy's just like, what?
So apparently it's only good for about 2 sessions, which makes sense.
It's fake, bro.
That's how long
This is like cantrip. We learned that in like first day of magic school.
Like literally everyone knows.
Are these ones for her?
No, he's gonna pass it around.
Yeah,
my teacher made me practice this like 1,000,000 times.
Oh, man.
Mine's fine.
But no, sometimes you just have to let people do it.
Yeah. Yours should be.
They're gonna make a big stink out of it.
I'm using my character.
No, I would think so. Nah, dude, like he's literally a wizard.
Like illusions work if you cast them beforehand. You make like a piece of furniture.
If you do it the way I did it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna use a map of Waterdeep till you guys get a map. So.
Beautiful.
Yay! All right, so what's happening? We're in this tavern or whatever.
So it's been about 6 months since you got the message. So you guys had all time to prepare for your journey, which basically you probably told them kind of what to bring, which is basically adventuring gear.
Yeah. Freaking bring snacks, bring trail mix.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for food.
And so we're this Rusty Nail, whatever this tavern name is. That's where we're starting. So you guys go to Field Ward, which is a ward on the north side of Waterdeep. From a distance, I can actually give you images of that.
You are fighting this thing.
Yeah,
what is it?
It's just like a little mosquito that's floating around.
See, this is why small creatures, like small defenseless creatures, have high AC.
Because they're hard as shit to hit.
I can't fucking hit. He's just right there.
So
this thing has like 19 AC.
Here's an image of Waterdeep.
Oh, I want a Pegasus.
Neato.
That's actually a griffin.
I want to.
Man, we bought so many fucking griffins.
Yeah, I know.
So chapter 1. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but the experience is going to be done on milestone base.
Yeah.
And then each one is going to be a chapter, and I'm going to start with the prelude, which I'll start next time because you guys are the prelude this time. So in the prelude will be something maybe pertaining to the level or in the future, a little story snippet kind of thing. And this is the prelude chapter, and I'll give you the chapter name next time. I think. Yeah, I'll give you the chapter name next time. So So we start. So Royk, I'm guessing you're already in the bar. You probably waited here for a week for everyone.
Yeah,
to get
I'm just like in the corner in like a gray, like just nothing looking robe with my hood up. And I'm just sort of like staring in the corner. And,
Did you tell us what you would look like? Like what you'd be wearing?
No, not yet.
No.
I'm just looking around.
There's hardly anyone that frequents this bar. It's pretty bad. Only the lowlifes and total drunks. You probably know everyone in this bar. Yeah. So, since you've been scoping out for a while, you'd know strangers from out of town. They would probably stick out.
Nice.
So the field ward, whoever wants to go next, but basically the field ward is total slums. It is rickety shacks and tents at best for most of it. There's a little bit of an outside wall, but it's not protected by a wall. But you can see the rest of Waterdeep protected by a wall with the great castle in the middle, and off to the south is the great sea of, I forget what it is, but it's an ocean basically. Cholt is that way.
Oh.
So for those who know where Cholt is.
Cholt!
Hello guys.
I know where
And so who's the first one to enter? We can roll, or
all things considered, it'd probably be me entering first, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just explain what you look like. This is just intro, so you guys can intro your characters and.
Yeah, I got like short auburn hair. It's kind of not well kept, outside of the fact that I just keep it cut short. Probably not have the cleanest clothes, and I look like I'm trying to hide my face when I walk in. Like I kind of don't want anyone really seeing me. And I'm debating if this is a good idea. But yeah, I walk in, look around. How many people are in here? Is it just Royk?
It's not getting our sound. What's that?
Is it just Royk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
No, there's two other people at the bar. They are wasted.
None of us.
Yes, there are more people. So.
Okay. So they're probably passed out. I'm assuming the only other person there, I'm like, I'm probably gonna get a table away from them and just wait to see who else comes in before I walk up, just in case.
Okay. Next.
Is there a back entrance to the drunk trunk?
Sure. Yes. There's definitely a back entrance, and the door is barely.
It's like through the back.
The door is barely
kitchen.
on as you go to the back entrance.
Yeah. So like I go through the back entrance, and it's like this large, colossal like construct. It's made of like steel and like there's wooden parts, but yeah, his very defined silver features. Has like a little top hat and like a monocle, and he just kind of like runs, just goes through like the front or go through the kitchen, and you hear like pots and pans like slamming everywhere, and you hear people like, oh.
Okay.
Right? And I'm like, I come back with just like a mug and like a big giant keg. And I just kind of look around and I'm scanning for people I might see, like I might know. It's like, what's happening? Where am I supposed to go?
Okay.
And like the water just like, or like the meat just kind of goes right through me and just spills on the floor behind me.
All right. So basically, there was someone standing in back, smoking a pipe, and when they seen you coming, he ran the other way.
Oh.
And he had an apron on, so pretty much when you've been walking through this whole area, people have been running from you.
Fucking help.
What's that? Yeah.
Is there
Okay.
upstairs?
No, there is no upstairs.
There's no upstairs?
This is not even an inn. This is just a bar. It's a rickety bar. The floor looks like it's falling in. In fact, there's holes in the ceiling. This is definitely a.
Can I drop down from the ceiling?
You can go wherever you want.
I want to drop down from the ceiling and like have my wings kind of.
Okay, how long after he's coming?
I'm gonna say about the same time.
Okay. You hear all this crash, and then the two drunks at the bar are like, what is that? And then they hear all the crashes. You come through, and then all of a sudden the roof starts caving in, and then
I come down pretty fast, and then my wings from behind my kind of loose, like it's like a shawl almost. From behind it, they like jut out really fast and like, boop, And then I land very gently, and then go back up, and I adjust my back, and I make sure my hood is up.
I was like pouring like stuff into it, and I like watched this, and then I was like spilling on the floor. I'm just like, it's just guzzling through the cup onto the floor.
Well, he's not paying attention. I grab
You
an empty
guys
cup and get all the
both
stuff spilling.
noticed right away there is no bartender here. In fact, there was no one in the back room.
There was no one, just like the help that was cooking. And
No, there was no help cooking.
There was just a random dude with an apron. Never said he was help.
And I walk from wherever I've landed. I assume it's not dead center. I think it's like off to the side.
There's a couple tables that look like they're barely standing, and there are chairs, of course, by those tables, and there is a small bar. The wood is all brown and green.
I go to one of the tables and I sit down and I put my feet up like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
And I like let myself sink back and let my hood kind of fall over my eyes, but I watch everybody.
Actually, I got lighting.
Right.
Like how no one's approached Royk yet.
I know, literally, all you guys are just like
my
there.
hands down. I'm like drinking something.
My girl's literally
I don't know
gonna
if
be the
anyone's
most
even really
ordinary
noticed me.
person ever.
I have, but I want to see who goes up to you.
She's
Yeah.
Fairy. What's happening? What am I
Robot.
supposed to meet
You don't even know what a robot is. So basically, there is no such thing as robots, right? There's only like magic here, and they would be pretty rare at best. It depends on where you're from. I don't know what area you exactly
I would
went
call
to.
you a golem, probably.
Yes, you could call him a golem, or
That's a golem.
even then, that's pretty rare to see something walking
You
in.
can't say that
Most
word.
people
That's
would
our
be
word.
running from it from a bar, except for the two drunks there. They're
But
just
I
like,
just came from home, so.
yeah.
Which you guys don't know yet.
Didn't even hear what you said, honestly.
Don't worry about it.
Angelica, you're the one left.
I guess I am coming in now. It's just this short little girl with sort of like wavy dark hair. She has like a staff like on her backside. She seems a little nervous. So like when she was outside of the bar, she's literally like sort of like talking to herself a little bit, but like whispering like words of encouragement and like messing with her like fingers. She like comes in, looks around, just like trying to see who she can recognize. So I don't know. Do I
Neither of. I don't know how well you're covering your face. I'm trying not to make eye contact and kind of shittily covering my face with my hand, like just trying to scratch something that's very not there.
My hood is covering like my eyes.
Just a bunch of rough
basically
hooligans,
trying
and
to
I'm just
cover
like
my horns, but I did throw out my wings, so like.
So fuck it.
Like,
okay.
Is there
it's like a
anything
bunch of like dark creatures.
So all these outsiders enter in. What does Royk do?
I'm just you know staying at my little table with my hood and my head down and not doing anything.
So I can literally choose any one of you.
Okay.
And I'm like, what did your message say?
It said, meet me here, and I'll take you in the Waterdeep to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, basically.
Is there anything to eat here?
Did you guys get a message?
What? Speak up, I couldn't hear you up here.
Oh wow.
Message? Oh yeah. Yeah, there is a message. Supposed to meet here. Are you? Hey.
Are you looking for Royk? She just like sees you gazing at her, shrinks back a little bit.
Royk, you probably hear your name. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I hear everything.
Yeah.
So we were.
What is the thing called?
This is the group.
What is
Hi.
We're what?
There's what's that?
What was the group we had as kids? Knights of the
The Knights of Undermount.
Undermount.
Yes.
Like does the letter specifically state?
It's not a letter. It's a sending message.
It's a message, yeah.
So,
Does the sending message specifically state?
me here.
It
Meet me here, Royk.
Yeah, that's
Royk?
Probably.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I guess whatever Royk. If you're given your name, I don't know, but
Did you?
I assume you are. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a different Royk now. So.
Wait,
I mean it. Makes sense that Royk wouldn't say much.
Wait, are you guys? Do you guys get the sending message too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is the occasion. Hold on, 1 second. Hello, is someone getting me food?
There's
hello.
I back up a little
There's
bit.
no help.
Nobody answers.
There's no help.
Yeah, that's right. Give me a drink. Where's Ralph?
Yeah, where's Ralph? Who's this guy?
I heard Ralph was off today.
No, he isn't. He was just here. He got me this here drink, but it's empty.
Oh, do you want some more?
Yeah.
All right. He sees in his flask like some like weird colored liquid, like just.
Oh, it disappears?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Put it on my tab. He looks up at you. You can see one of his eyes is all grayed out.
Okay.
He has missing teeth. His hair is like gray and stringy.
So he's oldish?
Phil agrees. Yeah, he's older. Elderly fellow.
Well, if there's
Totally
no
drunk.
one here, I'm just gonna go in the back and get some stuff. Anybody want anything?
As soon as you say that, you see like a piece of parchment just like sort of like sink down on the table with you guys all around it. It's just empty. It's just blank right now.
Fuck.
And then as you're like looking at it, on the back of it, like all you guys can see, there's like an ink pen, and it starts like squibbling, like just some writing on it, and it's like, before we begin, please sign this contract, and then there's just like all these terms, and then there's like your signature area at the bottom, and then the pen just falls.
Oh.
What's this say?
I take it. I read it.
It's just saying like, you know, everyone will get an equal share as long as they pull their weight. Blah blah blah. Gold and silver will be dispersed like 10%. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Standard contract.
10%.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Just sign it.
I don't like 10%.
And then you see 10% like crossed out and it says 15.
It just like does it magically. That's awesome, man.
Cool.
Does it say?
You guys see like a spectral handwriting, by the way.
Does it say the total?
Oh, I guess they would see it now.
It's just like of the loot game, basically.
I kind of look around, trying to find you. I'm like, he would do this.
18.
And then as you guys like just continue to pause, it's just like see dot 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 at the end of the contract.
Like a fucking text message.
18.
And then you see like a cross go out of the 15, 18, final offer, and then like the pen goes down again.
Alright, I did.
You sign it?
Ah, fuck it, give me it.
Alright. I take it. I sign. And then I put it towards Morty over here.
Morty.
I told you it was Morty. I 100% led with that. Yeah. I take it. I don't sign my name, but I do just like prick my finger with a quill and put my thumb on it.
Nice.
I like reread it one more time just in case. So, will we be getting more than just money? Perhaps.
What more do you want?
I don't know. I mean, like gems and stuff would be cool too.
Oh, well, yeah, no shit.
You made another character that likes shiny?
No. All right.
No, but yes. No, but yes. But I mean yes.
Write his name down.
All right, Royk,
Alright.
we fucking signed it.
So after you sign it, like the freaking parchment or whatever rolls up and like just sort of like rolls into the floor somewhere. And then you see like this person like in this gray robe walk up to you guys and it's like, Quarky, where is all this booze? Can you go find the help around here? And I point to the one guy that's like in the bar still with us.
What do you want?
I don't know, tell him to get me in this lot here some of the skunk ale.
Wait, you want me to get the skunk ale?
Yeah, I topped you off with that drink there.
Are you pointing at Aaron's character?
This is
He looks around. He gets up. All right, I'll do it. I never had a job, but I'll do it.
Good. This is your first job.
He gets-
It's the first time for everything.
He gets up and he goes get a bottle,
You got fucking duped.
and he's got like there's a cork on it. He gets it up. He's like, this will work. He opens it up, and you see in the bottle it's labeled Czar.
Ah, okay. And so,
So he pours you some Czar.
okay. I
It's a
take it
deep
and I'm
red
like,
liquid. When you drink it, it's wine, and it's skunk wine, and a little bit like sour. But you know Czar. It's a very common wine in Waterdeep.
like, tell you what, for, how'd you like a few silvers?
I reckon I'd like it.
All right. I'll give you a few. I just want you to do a little job for me. Just go outside and see if anyone's coming. Just let me know if anyone's coming in.
Alright, I can do that.
All right. And I give him silver.
He takes a drink of Czar, and
I give
goes
him like
out to the back.
I give him like 2
And it-
silver.
Probably gonna go
You
pass
hear
out.
him stumble through some pots and pans.
All right. Yeah, I give him 2 silver, and then as he leaves, I just like shut all the doors and like
Okay.
block out all the windows.
All right.
And then I take my hood down. And I'm like, well. It's been too long, my old friends. How are you all doing?
Alright, so what the fuck do you look like?
Right?
Well, after I take off my robe and like all that shit, I basically look like my picture where I got like this blue sort of, I don't know what kind of like clothing this would be, like blouse kind of thing. And then like I've got like all these weapons and like daggers on me. And I've got like a pouch on my side. It looks like it's got all kinds of like components and stuff in it. And then I
fanny
just sort of like sit down and I've got like white hair and like gray